What's going on? So, while the Lakers spanked up on the Nets the other night, the game was kind of irrelevant. Actually, it was close, but once Kyrie Irving got ejected and Dennis Schroeder got ejected, the game kind of became not much of a game because that's where the blowout took out. Kevin Durant was on minutes restrictions. There was no Anthony Davis, LeBron James for the Lakers, and the Nets were kind of like irrelevant, because KD was only going to play a certain amount. But what really happened with that exchange was apparently Kyrie Irving told Dennis Schroeder to not use the N-word. Apparently, Schroeder had been calling him the N-word. And so, comments have been that Kyrie Irving, after George Floyd's lynching, things have changed the way Kyrie looks at the world as a black man. Dennis Schroeder is African-German descent. But one thing about it is this. The N-word, when you come over here, it's allowed to be said. And also, the other thing about over here, too, is that it's funny how you can't talk about different ethnic groups. You can't say anything Jewish, you can't say anything Asian, etc. But you can use the N-word all day, all night long on songs and movies, etc., etc. Who is allowing this to go on? Now, the NFL, once upon a time, was actually going to have a 15-yard penalty if you said it in football. That game kind of went. So they hear this. These white referees hear this. The white owners of the NBA hear this. The white fans hear this. Etc. Why has it been allowed to be said? Because black folks are still not respected. Now, I don't want to hear nobody saying 75%, 80% of the players is black and this and that. That is irrelevant. If it's considered derogatory, it's considered derogatory. And I'm one of them kind of people that people have said it, doesn't necessarily make it that you're cool with it. I don't feel no term of endearment. And I don't care if you try to dress it up with the A. And I remember when the late Tupac Shakur came on and said that. And, you can romanticize whatever you want. People find ways to romanticize Gone with the Wind, the movie. Doesn't make it right. You try to justify and romanticize and freshen it up and say all kinds of things to make it right. But if I'm glad to hear a younger brother like Kyrie Irving saying he don't want to hear that word. And I wish more would say the same. I don't think that you have to. It doesn't give you more black authenticity. And it doesn't mean that's solidarity. It doesn't mean that it makes you more down or more cool. Everybody ain't cool with that. And I think that, and some people will say, well, Schroeder will not be from the States, but he adapted. But it makes no difference. You come out using vernacular and using words that you think that is chic because an industry pushes the agenda. Entertainment, Hollywood pushes the agenda. People say stuff. People may say it in their privacy. That's their choice. That's their prerogative. That does not mean everybody that's black is down with it. That does not mean everybody finds it enduring. Who said that? So, I applaud Kyrie Irving for approaching Dennis Schroeder about the N-word. And everybody ain't cool with it. They need to ask somebody before they think that they assume because they think that you just going to shrug and go along with the program. Everybody ain't cool with that. But anyway, give me your thoughts and takes about Kyrie Irving telling Dennis Schroeder don't use the N-word around him. And I think there are more athletes and people who want to say it. But there's always an agenda to pimp a word or a meaning for a particular reason. Please hit the like, the subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And everybody black ain't monolithic, and all don't think the same. And you'd be surprised. Some people older are cool with it. Some people younger ain't cool with it. And some people in between age ranges can go either way with it. Don't be so quick to assume that one group of people are all cool with the same thing. I'm out.